Go.
All right, we're going to start out by just a basic guard pass with the goal of landing a choke. Make sure that whenever you start to mind your base, knees wide, head up, making sure that he's not able to break your posture. You want to feed both the collars to one hand, okay? Once I hit this position, I want to turn so that my knuckles are facing him, okay? That allows me to use my palm into his sternum and is a little bit more stable. Now, all I'm going to do is shift my weight to my right and come up on my left leg, okay? Once I'm here, my thumb is going to go on the inside bend of his knee, and I'm going to start taking small steps and turning until I feel his feet open up. Now from here you have to be careful for triangles, arm bars, arm drags, and things like that. So the second I feel his guard and lock, I'm going to swim both my hands quickly under, okay? And I'm going to get a secure grip. Once this happens, I don't try to pull him into me. I'm just going to take my weight into him, rock him up on his shoulders, and bring both of my knees underneath his low back, okay? I want to make sure that I keep this tight. Now, I don't want him to have active hips, which is one of the reasons I pull him up onto my knee. From here, I kind of base him, and I don't want him to shoot his hips around too much, okay? From here, I'm going to let one hand go quickly and feed the collar, thumb inside, okay? Once this happens, I give him a little more pressure, step straight back with my left leg, the opposite side of my hand. My hand's going to shoot underneath, and I'm going to find the belt. I never let go of this shoulder pressure. I'm constantly driving on him because I don't want his hips to be all over the place. Okay? Once I get the belt, I'm going to slowly inch my way around, head up, and let the leg pass. Watch this arm. Okay? Once it's here, I'm going to come down and clear and bring his arm up high by driving my knee up and trapping. Okay? Now, this hand that was on the belt is going to come underneath and get the material behind the shoulder. Okay? I'm going to drop my elbow to the mat and bring it out in a C fashion here. As I pull down on the shoulder, okay, and hit the arm entangled choke. Okay? So, again, once I'm in here, the goal is not to hit side control, then try to set up the choke, because if you know the choke at all, it's kind of hard to just get. You have to kind of get it in transitional periods. So, this is a good way to kind of land in it. Okay? Feed the collar to your hand, turn, palm in the sternum, rock the weight so the leg becomes light. Okay, make sure I'm not letting him break me down. If he's got my collar and he's trying to pull down, head up, get the hand inside, start stepping and going back. Now, double under, quick, lift him up, go underneath. Keep this tight, okay? Kind of let him wear out a little bit. All right, he's going to start to make things happen, but I just concentrate on stabilizing. Once I see my opportunity, feed the collar to my hand, step up, give him more pressure, find the belt, and start to inch myself around with pressure. Head up. This elbow immediately sets this choke. I try to catch this arm. Okay? This hand quickly comes under, bring it down, and catch it. Okay? It's a simple way to land that choke, and you're not really risking too much by going for it. If you don't land it, you've got side control, you can get your points, you can start a different game. But it's a good time that if it's there, go ahead and go for it. And it's also a good, secure way to pass the guard.